Oh, it's perfect for Seoul Dynasty because if you look at Toby and Jaehong, they are playmaking supports, right? You don't want to tie this. They're going to be in a really good shape to win the round. Fate pushing forward again. A little bit of zoning from the Diva coming in. There's a sound barrier now for Seoul as they just try to sustain here. Trapped in the grab, and the counter grab comes up for Vince. Agility's already down. Space gets Vince though with that self-destruct, and Marvel really low as well. They can't take him out. Fate instead going down, and Seoul turning this fight right back around onto the Valiant. It's ready to go. Big Shadow though comes in, gonna force out the Transcendence from Izayaki. Grab, oh, gets eaten by Space. He was ready for that one. A chance for Valiant, but they gotta contend with the sound barrier now from Seoul. Trapped in the grab, our Seoul Dynasty. Self-destruct comes in, but no kills out of that one. Big fire strike through the Valiant. They're gonna drop their own sound barrier, courtesy of Custa. Goodbye, Fitz. Finally, the fight swinging the Valiant's way here. They just gotta finish it off. Nice stun onto Marvel to help secure that one, and with Michelle getting D-Mac, that's gonna be the point. Finally flipping over to the Valiant side.
Also, finally some eliminations from the Los Angeles Valiant.
Yep.
They're only at 6.
Soul needs to be ready to eat this grab. KSF dropping down. Is it time? First Shatter comes in. There's a grab now from KSF. Gonna try to pair that with the self-destruct. Ooh, Shatter comes in from Marvel as well. No, he's knocked down actually by Fate instead. Valiant all over the Dynasty. Maybe with Izyaki's Transcendence, they can start to get some kills rolling here. Marvel has to back away down to about half health. Grab gets dropped by Fitz. KSF unable to be kept alive by his team, and Seoul Dynasty rolling over the Valiant, and they're already at 90%. Once again, one more fight is all Valiant have to try to stay in this map.
And the initial big play there was Marvel Shatter. Because he shattered Izayaki, who had his ultimate up, that triggered them to use the grab just to keep them from killing Izayaki, and they didn't get much other value from it. Now, the Valiant struggling to stay in the game here on Busan.
They got to scramble. Right now, people coming in one by one, but you're never going to get that even fight. You can see Seoul Dynasty just kind of taking out the respawns, and that's going to be about it, man. Sound Barrier seals the deal, and that's Seoul Dynasty taking our first map.
Looking dominant. They did come to play this weekend. We are seeing some of the best Overwatch from the Seoul Dynasty.
Kind of a big lack of communication between these players right now. It just seems like, Elliot, how did they get in? You might be able to just stop at the door. Can they even get to the point?
Oh, he got
for it. Yeah, Grab got eaten by Space. He was there. Shatter comes in though. Valiant with an opportunity. They're going to rush forward now. All of Seoul backing off to the point. That Eden grab was crucial here. But now the sound barrier comes in from Toby. Transcendence here have a chance to take point A finally. They've got the 6v5. This is what they've been looking for the entire time. Jaehong pops his Transcendence, just trying to hold it off. Toby does get one onto Izayaki, but now KSF rocking forward with his own Graviton Surge. Goodbye, Toby. Looks like that should be it. Valiant looks like they might have a real chance to take A here. I think they've got it. Man, but going down to the wire.
I mean, Space had such a good read on that Graviton Surge.
Yeah.
Knowing that giving a shot.
Yeah, wait for the push to come in. There's a Shatter
Hits
from Fate. It did. Oh, counter Shatter though from Marvel. Izayaki with the Transcendence. Valiant all grouped up here. It's a bit of a brawl right now. Jaehong with the later Transcendence. Let's Seoul be a bit more aggressive here. Now Valiant getting pushed away. There's the grabs coming in. Kills though for the Valiant. They've got the fight they want. Marvel can't get out. This is it. Now it's just about handling the respawns.
I don't know if they're even going to get that chance. Munchkin desperately gets back because they forced the rally and the sound barrier, and now they can just retake.
Self-destruct engage from Seoul. Doesn't catch anybody though. Fate waiting for it. Nice Shatter again. Fitz pays the price. Charge misses, but hey, that's okay. They got that 65, making it 64. Goodbye, Fate. Munchkin with a bit of revenge, and actually Custer right there as well. Oh, Valiant forces Seoul Dynasty to... Seoul wants this one to wait a little bit. Oh, getting aggressive. Agility's out of commission early in this one. But Munchkin down, they're gonna need to use that grab. Fitz has it up really, really soon. There's a Transcendence. As soon as that Transcendence is done, the grab's gonna
Shatter!
That's a huge Shatter, actually. Coming in for Marvel. They might not even need the grab yet. Oh, Fitz, he dies with his grab up. That is so big for the Valiant. Can they brawl this one out, though? You can see Cuss on the side, looking for the boops on that Lucio. Seoul has to fall back. That's massive that Fitz got taken out. Jaehong now has to be rescued by Michelle. Valiant's really, really close to having the numbers they need to push in. 36 seconds remaining here. And remember, they only need that first hit. There goes Toby and Michelle. I think the Valiant have it here. Goodbye, Marvel. Fitz back a bit too late, and that is it. The Valiant will tie up this series.
Great play by the Valiant. You love to see these adaptations. So now is What adjustments has Soul made at halftime in order to deal with it?
A custom space, both up high, both presenting a danger. As Soul runs forward, the whole team moving in there. Gonna get locked up in the Graviton Surge though. Self-destruct comes in, J-Hope pops and transcends. He'll be okay at least, but Marvel, not so lucky. Soul Dynasty in the 5v6 now, making a 4v6 as Fitz falls as well. Valiant seem to have the fight they need to finish B.
And Valiant waited long enough to get some more ults online through the poking.
With the rally now, they're gonna have to face the sound barrier from Custa. Valiant trying to push it as much as they can. Oh, the Shatters come in on both sides. Shatters in parity, but here comes a grab now. Michelle trying to counteract that with his self-destruct. Fade a little bit low. Ooh, they can't quite finish Toby off on the Valiant side. Now Izayaki keeping people safe. Soul can just back off, wait out the Transcendence. No problem there. Oh, problems for Munchkin though, as KSF punches him to death. Marvel a little bit low. Fitz, they need a good grab out of this guy right now. Gonna go ahead and use it. Can they finish him? They lost Marvel. Valiant looking pretty good in this fight right now. Here comes a self-destruct. Munchkin manages to dodge it, but he can't dodge KSF's beam, and that's Valiant.
Finisher of the choke, though, on the defense.
Not as far up as you'd like to be, I suppose. Immortality Field burned down. Now they try to finish off Fate. Let's see if they can do it. Going in with the grab. And any kills? Michelle looking for some with the self-destruct. Can't find any. Marvel not getting a whole lot with the shatter either. They're going to finally D-neck space right before the sound barrier comes in. There's the Amp Matrix now. Soul Dynasty weathering the storm though with that Transcendence. And again, they'll just rush right through it. Amp Matrix might as well be a speed boost in Mario Kart for these guys, the way they're charging at Valiant.
And really, it was a lot of ultimates that were mirrored there.
Yeah.
Grab coming in for grab. And this means, though, that with the payload still moving, it's sort of like a net loss. But now the comeback here.
You know, it's only going well until it's not, right?
Waiting for it right now. Do have the Graviton online.
Right. Michelle looking to maybe block this one. Oh, a lot of trouble for Marvel here. Gets really low, but Soul get back, but it fits. The one who falls here. That Immortality Field keeping Valiant alive just long enough to weather the storm. Big shatter comes in from Marvel though. A lot of people knocked prone. Maybe they can turn it around. It looks like they can. Only space and fate remaining to stop the payload, but it's not enough. They're gonna push it through B. Big one. Could deliver Soul the round. Moving forward now, dropping in with that sound barrier. Sound barrier in response from Custa. Fade down though, they couldn't keep alive. Now the grab comes in though. And Soul Dynasty having to contend with that one. J-Home gets his Transcendence in time to keep most everybody alive. They lost Toby, but he already sound barriers. That's okay. Now another grab comes in, this time from Soul. Fits so low. He's got the shield for himself, but he can stay alive. Space all over him. There's a shatter coming in from Fate to knock Soul back, but they're not going to be denied. Marvel, I cannot believe he's alive. Are you kidding me? Izayaki finally finishes him off, but man, they kept him alive. Agility's Roadhog now.
Agility's coming back.
Comes in, but he's doing it, man.
Yeah, he comes back on the Roadhog. The Tracer already out as well for the Valiant. This stall is successful.
Yeah, it works. Desperation.
That's going to come in from Marvel, too.
That's a plan, right? Michelle. Ooh, Michelle D-Mac space with a big one right there. And now J-Hope with the Transcendence. They got to get aggressive onto this one. Immortality Field down. But there
Big
is...
shatter. The counter shatter.
Decent counter shatter out of the grab, actually. J-Hope does get the kill on Izayaki. So at the end of it all, Marvel delivers a point to his team. Soul Dynasty. I'm actually kind of rid of the Reinhardt shield. That is something. They have the sound barriers. Oh, what a shatter! What an earth shatter from Fate to turn it around. But Soul, they weathered the storm. Michelle self-destruct. We'll see what that can do. Takes the Immortality Field spotted. And the counter shatter again from Marvel. Lays out 3 of them. And Soul Dynasty pushing forward. They lose Marvel though. Oh man, Valiant. Space giving them a chance. But now the Transcendence from J-Hong is going to pave the way for Soul to keep pushing. What a back and forth fight, but Soul keep that
rally to come out first.
Yep, Marvel again. Not a lot of bigger shatters last round. Is he going to get another one right now? Maybe. No. Got blocked this time, but they can't get the point. Big enough. The intimidation factor. Soul Dynasty takes the lead in the series.
They were grabbed off the point there at the very end of it. So
fans might definitely be confused about that switch, but I think he nailed it. See if J-Hong have a good Transcendence here, because they're going to need to deal with some stuff soon. Self-destruct comes in. That's the engage from Soul Dynasty. Marvel got stunned when he tried to attack. That's going to force out the Transcendence from J-Hong to keep his tank alive. Valiant pushing back in again. They got that rally, and they're going to use it to chain into a kill onto Marvel. Extra armor making him durable enough to go forward. Fitz, he's not going to make it out of that one alive. No, he makes it back into spawn. I
Got
spoke
into
too
the spawn
soon.
room, and now they're going to have a chance to move forward onto the point again. Marvel switching over to the Wrecking Ball.
Oh, they're so lucky, man, because Fitz is really close to that grab here. Marvel trapped. Ooh, barely gets out. Still low health on that Wrecking Ball. Can't stay alive. Now the grab comes in from this, but Space there with the self-destruct to get the payload across.
It's still holding on to Disgrace, but holding grab so long in this matchup.
A lot in the series, yeah, completely. Gonna use it now. He hurt us, man. All right, self-destruct's coming in. Big Michelle! 4K with that Diva Bomb. That's what we call the bigger bang. And that is what we're going to get that transcendence. Oh, damn, again! Kareem with 2 picks in a row. That's why you put this guy in.
That is so huge.
Clutch and a half. KSF with the grab now, as there's only 5 seconds left. This is a fight. Soul needs to win it no matter what. But there goes Marvel. I don't think they're gonna win it. That's not gonna be a fight Soul Dynasty can win at this point, and the Valiant will tie things up. We are going to map 5.
Great job by Kareem. They swap him in for this map. He gets 2 picks. He knows it. You see a little bit overwhelmed there on the screen. But those 2 eliminations onto Jaehong stuffed Soul's chances on Junker. Were really what allowed them to easily win the last 2 team fights on Junker.
Alive. They're not able to do that terribly well just yet. Primal Rage ending now. There's the grab from KSF trying to finish off the Dynasty. They've got Jaehong's Transcendence, and they don't get killed by the self-destruct from Space just yet. Now Agilities uses a rally on the Valiant side. It's going to be the sound barrier from Custa as well. Oh, and man, I thought Marvel maybe knocked Space off there, but now the grab onto the pillar. Michelle can't get them with the self-destruct. Munchkin's down, though. It's going to be a 5v6, but they send in the sound barrier anyway, and they use it to kill Fate. So things turning around here for Soul, but as I say that, they lose Marvel. Maybe, though, with the kills they got, it's enough. They still haven't flipped it, though. I don't think Soul's going to get this one, man. Nah, no way. Fit's gone, too.
I mean, but the Coalescence will cut right through that Vine barrier.
Sure will, yeah. Marvel with the Primal Rage, trying to knock people off. He got it! He got Fate! He knocked Fate off again! That's gonna give Soul so much time!
That is such a great value for the Primal Rage. Huge value!
That, man, that's
engaged with the self-destruct.
Getting aggressive, no kills out of that one, but they move Fate again! He's down, and Soul Dynasty, 98% here. Can they get to the point? Overtime, as Space tries to keep this one going. Custa there as well, but there he goes, and Soul Dynasty managed to come up clutch in the end. Can they displace Space? They're just finishing off the vulnerable members of the Valiant before they deal with the Diva. That's a wise move from Soul Dynasty, and this was a titanic series. But in the end, the Soul Dynasty will take it. Wow, what a match!
What a match indeed. Soul in the final moments of control pulling out. You can see relief on the faces of the players.